Welcome to the enchanting River Mist Valley, where every morning brings a new story. You are watching DOLA Tales today. Meet Meera, a young woman with a heart of gold, whose smile could brighten even the gloomiest days in the valley. Despite her kindness, Meera carried a hidden burden, constantly seeking validation from those who barely noticed her warm and gentle presence. She had a weakness for pleasing others, often running after people who were indifferent or ready to leave her life behind. Even in the middle of a crowded room, Meera felt a profound sense of loneliness that echoed deep within her soul. Her closest connection was with Reema. Once they were inseparable, sharing secrets and dreams under the bright summer sun together. But lately, something had changed. Reema had grown distant and cold, leaving Meera confused and desperate to fix their fading bond. Meera sent message after message, trying to bridge the gap, asking if she had done something wrong to upset her friend. Silence was the only answer she received. The lack of response felt louder and more painful than any angry words could be. Believing she just needed to try harder, Meera prepared a thoughtful gift, hoping to win back the attention she so missed. She stood outside Reema's house, knocking gently. The lights were on, but the door remained closed, shutting her out completely. Walking home alone, Meera wondered why her efforts were never enough, and why her care was met with such cold indifference. The next morning, the harsh reality struck. Reema was laughing with others, looking happier than she had been with Meera recently. Instead of walking away, Meera hid in the shadows, watching them and feeling like an outsider in her own life story. She gathered her courage and approached them, forcing a smile, hoping to be included in their circle of laughter and fun. Reema gave her a cold glance, muttered a few words, and turned her back, leaving Meera standing there in awkward silence. The rejection stung sharply. Meera felt small and insignificant, yet she still could not let go of her need for approval. Back in the safety of her room, she stared at her reflection, asking herself what she lacked that made people leave. She poured her heart out into her diary, the pages soaking up tears that represented years of chasing after fleeting affection. Deciding to distract herself, Meera went to the market, trying to pretend that everything was fine and her heart wasn't breaking. Fate, however, had a different plan. She spotted Reema at a fruit stall, deep in conversation with another mutual acquaintance. Meera was about to wave hello when she froze. Her own name floated through the air, stopping her in her tracks. Unaware of Meera's presence, Reema was speaking freely, her tone laced with mockery and a cruelty Meera had never heard before. Meera hid behind a stack of crates, her heart pounding loudly in her chest, forcing herself to listen to the painful truth. Reema laughed and said, "Meera is just so exhausting. She follows me around like a lost puppy. It is honestly pathetic." The other girl laughed along. "She is so clingy," Reema continued. "I wish she would just get a life of her own." Those words pierced Meera's heart like sharp daggers. The friend she cherished saw her care as nothing more than a nuisance. Reema added, "I have been ignoring her for weeks, hoping she would take the hint, but she just tries even harder." Unable to hear any more, Meera turned and ran, fleeing the market as tears blurred her vision of the world around her. She found a quiet spot by the riverbank and collapsed, letting the tears flow freely, washing away her denial and hope. Staring at her reflection in the water, she saw a girl who had lost her dignity chasing someone who did not care. As the sun began to set, a realization dawned on her. She had been devaluing herself to buy affection from others. She realized that true friendship should never feel like hard work or a constant battle for someone's simple attention and respect. Meera made a vow to herself that evening. She would stop chasing. she would stop begging for a place in people's lives. The next morning, Meera woke up with a new purpose. She focused on cleaning her space and clearing her troubled mind. She poured her energy into things she loved. She read books, tended to her garden, and learned to enjoy her own company. When she crossed paths with Reema, Meera simply smiled politely and kept walking, offering no apologies and seeking no conversation. Reema was left standing there, stunned. The girl who used to chase her was now walking away with grace and confidence. Meera discovered that solitude was not scary. It was a peaceful sanctuary where she could finally hear her own inner voice. As she learned to love herself, the world around her began to change. Her positive energy started to attract new people. A stranger admired her art, and soon they were talking for hours. It was easy, natural, and required no begging for attention. Reema watched from a distance, realizing too late that she had lost a friend who had truly cared for her deeply. Meera was no longer the girl who ran after others. She was the magnet that attracted those who truly valued her spirit. She understood now that she didn't need to force anything. The right people would always choose to stay by her side. Like a bird released from a cage, Meera soared high, finally free from the weight of other people's expectations and judgments. She remained kind, but now her kindness came with boundaries. She gave to those who appreciated it, not those who took it. When Reema finally reached out, Meera didn't feel the urge to jump. She responded when she was ready, on her terms. She found peace in the realization that she was enough. She did not need anyone else to complete her own worth. The journey from heartbreak to self-love had been painful, but it was the most important lesson she would ever learn. Looking over the valley, Meera knew she would never again beg for a seat at a table where she wasn't welcome. Her life was now filled with genuine laughter and connections that felt easy, proving that self-respect is the key to happiness. She learned that those who truly belong in your life will stay, without you having to chase or convince them to. Closing her diary, she knew the chapter of chasing others was over. A new chapter of self-respect had officially begun today. Remember, you should never have to sacrifice your dignity to keep someone in your life. True bonds are built on respect. If you find yourself chasing someone who keeps running away, stop running. Turn around and start walking towards your own self-worth. Your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. You are valuable simply because you exist. Let go of those who are ready to leave. Make space for those who are excited to arrive and stay. Meera found her peace not in the acceptance of others, but in the deep and quiet acceptance of her own self. The stars shine brightest when they stand alone in the vast sky, just as we shine when we embrace our individuality. As the lights go out in River Mist Valley, Meera sleeps soundly, knowing she is loved by the most important person, herself. Let this story be a reminder to respect yourself first. Do not chase those who do not cherish your presence. Those who truly belong in your life will naturally gravitate towards you. You will never have to beg them to stay. May you find the courage to let go of the wrong people and the wisdom to embrace your own beautiful journey. Thank you for visiting River Mist Valley today. We hope Meera's story has touched your heart and inspired your soul. If you enjoyed this story, please like this video and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever felt like Meera? Tell us your story. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming tales from the valley. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, keep shining your light and valuing your worth. This is DOLA Tales, signing off. Goodbye for now.